Hey, how's it going? I'm Brandon Peace. This is TURKEYLEG TV. Boom! So there it is, my brand new intro, and here's my brand new logo. I love it. And if you love it, make sure you smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. So today, what are we doing? We're diving into how to build a pin, Slimline edition. So let's dive right into that and see what we got to do. So these are basic things you're gonna need. You're gonna need your wood, super glue, sandpaper, and of course your kit. But let's dive a little more into this kit and see what we're working with here. So this is a normal Slimline kit. You can get it at any hardware store. You can get it at any wood store, Woodcraft, Rocklers, and they're pretty much all the same, all Slimline kits. This is the gold edition, of course, and with it, it comes the clip, your tip, your endpoint that your clip is attached to, your middle divider, 2 Slimline tube pins, not pre-sanded, your pin ink, and your pin mechanism. So the next step we're going to do is we're going to grab our sandpaper and we're going to grab our 2 tubes and we're going to sand them down. What we're doing is we're scratching up the surface so that when we slide these tubes in to our pin blanks, those scratches have something to catch on to inside the pin. So let's do that. Alright, now that those are all scratched down, the next thing we're going to do is work on our pin blank. So when you're pre-measuring out where to cut on your pin blank, remember it should be the length of your tube plus 1/8 of an inch. Just for in case you mess up or cut at an angle. This is just to fix whatever minor details you need to. And the tubes are about the same. Well, not they're about, they're the exact same length. So what you can do is after you're done with one, you can mark your other and then get your lines all squared off. And ready to be cut. Alright, now once your lines are marked up, next thing you can do is put everything back in the little bag you got for your pin kit. You don't want none of these little boys, you know, sneaking away and you got to go buy a new complete kit because you lost one small thing. So we're going to put this away and put it off to the side for now and work on our pin blank and getting it cut out. So let's go do that. Alright, so we're going to get our wood, clamp down. Now I'm using a jigsaw to cut this, but you can use whatever you want to cut it, whatever way makes it easier for you. Alright, so now that your blanks have been cut to size, what you want to do is you want to mark your center point. Easiest way to do that is go from edge to edge, drawing a line, as I've done so myself. And what you want to do after that is either find a screw or a punch, and you kind of want to just make a little indentation in there. What you're doing by making this indentation is you're allowing your drill bit to find somewhere to set in so that it can drill down and it doesn't slide all over the place. So we're going to do that and then put this bad boy onto our drill press. If you don't have a drill press, you can use a drill or whatever you have handy to make holes. So I'm using a 17/64 bit for my hole. Let's do this thing. So there we go, that's one down, one more to go. So, our holes have been drilled, and now the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get our kit back from wherever you put it. You're going to take out your first thing you do after you're done drilling your holes, what you're going to do is you're going to see if your tubes match up. Do they fit inside there? Alright, come on. If the answer is yes, it's time for you to get ready to super glue. So what you're going to do is you're going to put super glue along the outside of the tube. Once it's there, grab your blank, insert it, kind of wiggle it around to get the super glue on there, and then put your blank in there so it's 100% inside of it. It doesn't matter if there's gaps in the front or bottom. We're going to deal with that later. As long as your tube is 100% in there and covered in super glue, that's all we're worried about right now. So let's do that. Alright, now that it's done gluing, we let it and sit it dry so that we can throw it on our lathe. So usually with the Slimline kits, you're going to have small spaces like this. I recommend going to your local hardware store or your local woodcraft store and finding the exact kit that goes with your Slimline pin and using that. So this is going to be our setup. This is going to be the front. This is going to be our end. Now this is the part of the video where you take control and you do your own thing. Or you watch me do my thing and maybe you do it as well. But what we're going to do now is we're going to do a time lapse. We're going to knock this bad boy out and make it all beautiful. And then I'll stop once we get to the polishing and we'll help you out there. So boom. So we're done with our lathe work. We're done tooling it up. We're done making it what it is. You saw what it looks like. I think it looks good. Next we're gonna do is we're gonna sand it. All right, and we're gonna start from 150 and work our way to 600 and make it nice and smooth. You're gonna take your time, make sure it's what you like before you put your polish or whatever else you use to finish it off. So I'm gonna do a little time lapse of me sanding, so hope you enjoy. Well, sanding's done, so now with polish, whatever shellac, whatever you want on your pin, I usually put, super glue on and just let it be on there for a little bit and then harden, maybe put a little bit of wax on it to polish it, but that's all I do. You can do whatever you want, and let's see the outcome of this pin. Okay, now that our blanks are all done and polished and looks beautiful, it's time to put this bad boy together. So let's go to our vise and let's start putting it together. Make sure it twists. It is beautiful. Now we're going to put our middle divider. Some friction on here. Put our middle divider in. Boom, like a glove. And last, we're just going to push this on. Boom. And there you have it. A slimline pin. And there you have it. Our pin is done. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And check out my other videos as well. Thank you. You have a great day.